Hi there, it's Emma again. From my last video blog, I want to talk about crowdsourcing. The difference between crowdsourcing and ordinary outsourcing is that a task or problem is outsourced to an undefined public rather than a specific body, such as paid employees. The problems are broadcast to an unknown group of solvers in the form of an open call for solutions. Users, also known as the crowd, submit solutions. A lot of people are now starting to do this online, especially using social media. Businesses use this all the time. Consumers get to design or pick a new product or product features. There could be a sweepstakes where the person who comes up with a solution wins a prize or just has the honor of their solution being the one that the business uses. For example, Pepsi launched a marketing campaign in early 2007 which allowed consumers to design a look of a Pepsi can. The winners would receive a $10,000 prize. Their artwork would be featured on 500 million Pepsi cans around the United States. So why do businesses do this? Well, crowdsourcing helps businesses find solutions for problems or gather information. Some other benefits include the ability to offload peak demand, access cheap labor and information, generate better results, access a wider array of talent than might be present in one organization, and undertake problems that would have been too difficult to solve internally. I was first introduced to the idea of crowdsourcing from a TED Talk at a TEDx conference. The speaker was Lior Zaref, and he brought to the table the first crowdsourced TED Talk. He talked about how several years ago he had seen a TEDx event in Tel Aviv, which is where he lives. And he decided after seeing it that his dream was to give his own TED Talk. And his friends all thought he was crazy. But he went to his Facebook friends and his network online via social media, Facebook and Twitter. And he said that he wanted to do a TED Talk. And his Facebook friends made his dream come true by helping feed what he would talk about and supporting his goals. During his TED Talk, he brought an ox on stage. He had the audience guess his weight online. More than 500 responses came in, the lowest being 308 pounds and the highest being more than 8,000 pounds. All responses were averaged and the result was 1,792 pounds. The actual weight of the ox was 1,795, just 3 pounds off. Of course, the idea of having the ox on stage in general came from the wisdom of the crowd. Someone suggested it on his online network. Lior Zaref talked a lot about the fact that crowdsourcing is based on the idea that collective ideas are better than individual ones. People also use this all the time. We post questions on social media sites and ask for feedback from our crowd, friends on Facebook, followers on Twitter, readers on a blog, fellow Redditors, and Yahoo Answers, for example. All of these websites are growing in popularity for sharing information with each other. Even I attempted to use crowdsourcing when I was trying to figure out what topic to do for this video blog since it was so open-ended. Unfortunately, I didn't get very much useful feedback, so I guess my crowd was otherwise occupied this evening. Here are a couple of other examples of how organizations across the world are using crowdsourcing. General Electric organized a multi-million-dollar challenge to find new breakthrough ideas to create cleaner, more efficient, and economically viable grid technologies, and to accelerate the adoption of smart grid technologies. The winner of this sweepstakes will be announced on November 16, 2020. Microtask is a company that has developed a software platform for global distribution of short-duration tasks to online workers. The system supports automated quality assurance and provides service-level agreements for task quality and turnaround time. SeeClickFix is a web tool that allows citizens to report non-emergency neighborhood issues, which are communicated to local government as a form of community activism. It has an associated free mobile web application. This is similar to Fix My Street, another web tool that that allows neighbors to report things going on in their neighborhood. Even Wikipedia itself is a kind of crowdsourcing. This is a compilation of users who donate their time sharing their knowledge and expertise and translating pages for the sole purpose of making that information available to the public. Sharing has been facilitated by the explosion of social media. We have a natural tendency to ask those in our circle for advice. As we have created larger virtual communities, we have learned that the internet too has all the answers. The final quote I would like to conclude with is, "Great minds think alike, but clever minds think together." Thanks.